Good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are enjoying the classes. Okay, just open your textbooks, ma. Children, open your textbooks. Open your 8th class social, ma. 8th class social. The first lesson, ma. First lesson. Coming to the maps. Coming to the maps. Today we'll resume the class, ma. We'll continue the class, and I hope the class is very interesting for you all. Am I clear? Okay, ma. So in the previous class, day 4, we stopped now. We came to know the maps were prepared based on the Bible, and moreover though it was the thing, no, the map was divided like such way. It is surrounded by oceans and divided into 3 continents. So here they told now in the previous class, it is surrounded by the oceans. Surrounded by the oceans. You see the ocean water surrounded by oceans and divided into 3 continents, ma. 3 continents. Okay. Which one? Asia, Europe and Africa. Asia, Europe and Africa. Of these, Asia was considered the largest, ma. So in all these continents in the previous year, Asia was the largest. So this is what we saw, ma. Okay, Asia was the largest and the most important, and as it had Jerusalem, which was the birthplace of Jesus Christ. So because what happened now? Because Jesus Christ was born in Jerusalem. So that's why it is considered important. It is therefore also shown on the map. So it is already shown on the map. Which one? Jerusalem. It is therefore also shown on the map. Europe and Africa are shown at the bottom in a smaller size. So Asia was given more importance. Why? Because of Jerusalem. Here again coming to around 1480s, Europeans discovered Portland's books, but not the maps. They rediscovered the books, and were stunned to learn that is accurate description of location of places. So they were stunned, they were shocked. Stunned means they were shocked to learn that about his accuracy in locating the places. They prepared new maps based on them. So according to the books, people, they prepared maps. You can see one such map here. So you can see one map here. So unlike the map here, one map is given here. Map based on mathematical calculations prepared after reading the books of Ptolemy. So unlike the map shown above, this is based on actual mathematical calculations of distances and directions. So not like the maps shown above, it is based on the actual mathematical calculations of distances and directions. During the 15th century, Ptolemy inspired a new enthusiasm in the non-Arabic world. What ma? He prepared a new enthusiasm. Okay, a new enthusiasm. What? In the non-Arabic world, and some important schools. So some new schools was given importance. The Italian school, the French school, the English school. The Italian, the French and the English school. The German school grew up. Okay, the German school grew up. But fortunately means luckily, it happened to be an age of discovery and exploration. So it has been an age of discovery and exploration, which popularized map and its importance. The map was popularized and a lot of importance was given. The Arabs had blocked the trade route to India. So what happened here now? The Arabs. What happened? They blocked the route. Which route? Trade route to India. We'll see why they blocked it. Trade route to India across the Mediterranean Sea. West European traders. So the West European traders, they were from Spain, Portugal, Ireland and England, began to search for other routes to India. So what happened? The European traders who belonged to Spain, Portugal, Ireland and England. So what happened now? They wanted to search for another route to India. Why? For the means of trade. Thus Columbus went eastward. So this is very important. That is why Columbus went eastwards and discovered America. So who discovered America? Columbus discovered America. Why? In searching for a route to India, he went westwards and discovered America. That's how America was discovered. While Vasco da Gama went around Africa. So Vasco da Gama is another one. He went, okay, he was a sailor only. He went around Africa and reached India. So it is Vasco da Gama. Okay, they were in search of new routes to India. Why? Because of trade. Because of the trade. All this also helped to prove that the Earth was not a flat disk, but a sphere-like ball. So all these discoveries proved that the Earth is not flat like a disk, and it is round. It is round like a ball. Okay, it is a sphere like a ball. Okay, round like a ball. So you can say the Earth is spherical in shape. What you can say? The Earth is spherical in shape. In the 16th century, Holland emerged. In the 16th century, Holland emerged as a major trading power. With the rise of Holland's maritime supremacy and trade, they map makers made major breakthrough in their work. So that time, in the rise of Holland's maritime supremacy and trade, they map makers made major breakthrough in their work. The father of Dutch, underline ma? The father of Dutch, okay, cartography was Gerrinus Meniker. What ma? It was Gerrinus Meniker. When in which year? 1512 to 1594. Who examined the previous works. What happened? He examined the previous works and did much original work. So what happened? He examined the previous works, and did much more work, original work on maps. Medicator's map projection is famously known as Medicator projection. Most of the world maps we use are based on this projection. So most of the world maps that we use today onwards are based on what? They are based on this projection. Okay. Coming again to, as you know, what you know, the world is like a ball. Yes, we have discovered finally the Earth is not flat like not a disk. It is round like a ball and is spherical in shape. When we draw it on the paper, we cannot show the curvature and have to show it as flat. So when you come to, as you know, the world is round like a ball. So we cannot show the four sides. On the paper when you draw it on the paper. That is why we have to show it flat. Sima, this is the way we have to show it flat. This eventually causes some distortion. Either the shape and the continents and the distances will get distorted, or things will get placed in the wrong direction. So things will be placed in the wrong direction. Why? Because we cannot draw the world in round shape. Should show the clarity. That's why we draw it on a paper. We draw it flat, right? Sailors needed correct directions and shapes. So who actually that time sailors who went on long voyages, they needed the correct directions and shapes, so that they could identify the landmarks. Why? The main cause, they could identify the landmarks. Okay, Mercator devised a method for showing the correct maps. So here the method was devised for showing the correct shapes and directions of continents, but with the distortion of sizes and distances. This method called Mercator's projection is still used to show the world. So this is still used to show the world. Okay, ma. So coming again to colonization, explorations, military use, and map making. So this is a very, very important topic, students. So listen carefully, ma. Underline, ma, students. When European powers colonized the entire continents, when the Europeans came into power, and they colonized the entire continents, all the continents they were colonized, taken under control, like North and South Americas, Africa, Australia, and Asia. They needed to know about the places. So who wanted the Europeans? They took over what? North and South America, Africa, Australia, and Asia. Now they needed to know about the places, climate, crops, mineral resources. So now, as they took over the place, they wanted to study about what? About the places, about the places. The places may belong to these. They climb, what the climate there, what type of crops are grown there, and what are the mineral resources we get there, and about the people's living there, and about the people's living habits, the nature, actually how do people move about there. They sent scientific expeditions consisting of map makers. So what happened? They sent scientific expeditions having of map makers and others to explore the different parts of the world, and prepare maps. Main thing is explore the different parts of the world and prepare maps. These teams, for what they were into interiors, they went deep. These teams who came to explore. These teams, what they were into interiors, they went deep of the continents, crossing mountains, deserts, rivers, fighting local people to get the necessary information. So they had a lot of work to do, They had a lot of work to do. So what was the work? They fought their way to interior. They went deep into the continents. They crossed mountains, deserts, rivers, fighting local people to get the necessary information, and moreover, fighting local people to get the necessary information. This information and the maps enable the colonial powers. So this information, what the people gathered, information and the maps, enable the colonial powers to establish their rule over these areas and also exploit their resources. So this information gave them full thing granted. When the British established their power in India, so now comes the main topic is, when the Britishers established their power in India, they began making detailed maps. They started making the detailed maps here in India. In this called, the world is called Hindustan. Maps of the interiors of the country. They established a department called Survey of India. So they prepared a separate department, and the department is called as Survey of India. They wanted to know, go to places, locations, what are the things here, discoveries here. Survey of India. To survey the entire country and prepare maps. So to search the full country and prepare maps, James Renniel was appointed as the Surveyor General, and he prepared one of the first survey-based maps on India. So underline James Renniel was appointed, underline the Surveyor General, and he prepared one of the first survey-based maps of India. So what was his name? His name was James Renniel. Okay, he was from the British side. So look at the map of India, map 8. So map 8, here map of India is given here, So created during the British period. So when was this prepared, This was prepared during the British period. And compare it with a current map, present map, and compare the map with a present map. You see, you'll find a lot of difference. That time, an important person, James Renniel, was appointed for the survey and to prepare a map. So students, this is what today we are discussing the topics. We are discussing the topics, and I hope you all are still enjoying the classes. I am also very happy that you are posting your works without fail. And this is day 5, 2, 7, 30. So, and today I'll give you all some work shall I? On the previous day, day 4, I gave you all what? I gave you all the map. See, many of you have drawn the map. Many of you do the map. The map was not in correct shape. So anyway, it's difficult. So just try to prepare the map again. Okay, try to get the map again. And if you can resend it to me. Okay, I have no objection. And today, your work is coming to Andhra Pradesh. Okay, don't. I think you'll have problem regarding the maps, So today your work is, I'll give you all, okay. You all is, today your work is, write down the states and capitals, States and capitals. Okay, states and capitals of India. Okay, write the states and the capitals and send it to my WhatsApp, Okay. I want all the states with the capitals written and send it to me by WhatsApp, students. Okay, I'll take help of the net also, no problem. I want all the states and capitals of India. Okay, am I clear, So we'll continue the class in the next lesson. Okay, students, bye, take care.